our jaw was to the floor. They're both like, can we please include the clip? Please, please, please. A real friend would have told the Hinge date, you got a friend for my friend. And y'all would have gone on the 2-man.
Like, I think we would shake the earth.
I say, excuse me, who wants the smoke? Who's next? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to What My Sis Said podcast.
Hey, guys.
So today we are just going to be yapping for y'all.
Yes. You guys love our yapping.
We've been having a lot of guests, so I feel like we haven't just like
had a girl chat.
A little chit chat.
By the way, guys, look at how beautiful Naz looks in blue.
Aw, thanks, sis.
I love it.
You know, funny story. Well, not really. It wasn't really funny in the moment, but I was on the way to the gym and there was like a huge miscommunication on us filming.
Yeah.
Like we didn't even know we were filming. This is my gym fit.
Yeah.
I just
but it looks really good on you.
Thank you. I just went on home and put on some makeup and I was like, let's film. This is from CSB, Crop Shop Boutique.
I've checked out their IG page.
They have really good stuff.
It looks really cute.
I like their stuff a lot.
I like that I saw it in person because I'm like,
yeah.
Is it? Because you guys know sometimes pictures, you're like, I don't know how the material actually feels.
But no, their material is like amazing. I wish they had it like in store.
Yeah.
Before we get into today's episode, we want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor,
SeatGeek.
With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 ticketing app.
There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek.
Like festivals, concerts, comedy shows, sports games, and more.
You know what's funny? I was checking out the app just to see what concerts are there. And I saw Bruno Mars, and I'm like, Mama would love that show.
I actually saw he's like, I think he's doing like a residency in Vegas. Like he's gonna have multiple shows.
That would work perfect because
in Vegas.
Baba loves Vegas and Mama loves Bruno Mars. Guys, side note, Bruno Mars is Mama's like favorite
Not
artist.
Bruno Mars.
Mars Bruno.
Mars Bruno.
She calls him Mars Bruno.
You know that one trend that was going on TikTok where you like joke with your parent that their favorite celebrity passed away? I did that on Mom and Brandy, my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I have it on video. They didn't let me post it. Mom didn't let me post it because she's like, I don't like how I look. But literally, I'm like filming them and I'm like, Bruno Mars is dead. And they're both like, literally.
That would be the saddest day of Mom's life.
Maybe I can convince her to let me post it. But she's like, no, I don't like how I look.
Did she cry?
I mean, I told them after they were like, what? And I was like, I'm just joking.
That's so funny.
But guys, this is a look at the SeatGeek app. I love they can see what's going on in your area, what's coming up. But I love that they rate their tickets on a scale of 1 through 10. Green means good, red means bad.
And every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee.
You guys already know SeatGeek hooks us up with a code, so you guys can go to the SeatGeek app and add our code.
What My Sis Said 2025 for 10% off tickets on SeatGeek.
Again, you guys, make sure you click that link in the description box. Add our code, What My Sis Said 2025 to get 10% off. Again, this code never expires, so make sure you guys add that code and it'll be ready for you whenever you use it in the future.
You guys also have been loving our pillow giveaway.
Yeah, we just
such
posted
a good turnaround for that.
I was shocked. I didn't think people would actually enter to win a pillow.
You guys loved our pillows. I loved our pillows, but I love stuff like that.
Yeah. For those of you guys who didn't watch our 1-year anniversary episode, we talked about these pillows that we had made for our lunch, not our lunch party, our anniversary party. Like this was decor at the party. And we have a bunch of them, so we want to get you guys one.
We already sent some out, so we have a couple left.
For you guys to enter, all you have to do is rate us on Spotify. So if you guys go on Spotify and rate What My Sis Said, send us a screenshot and send it to our, should we say Instagram? Our What My Sis Said Instagram so we can see the screenshot.
Yes.
And also comment down below that you entered. And that's how you guys can enter to win.
Yes.
Guys, Yasmin and I were talking about how so many friendships are ending this year.
Yeah.
There's something in the water. Like, it's actually crazy. I think every one of my friends has had a fallout with a friend this year, 2025. Like, what is going on? Is it something in the stars?
Well, I have seen on TikTok, I don't know if I believe in this or not, but they were saying how 2025 is a 9-year, which means it's like a 9, it's a completion. It's like a cycle is completing, basically.
You know what's crazy by saying that? A lot of people are saying this summer is giving 2016 vibes. And that was 9 years ago.
Yes.
Like people are back, you know, COVID is finally like really coming to an end.
Yes.
It's came to an end.
Yeah.
So I feel like now like everybody's ready to like be outside again, have
basically
fun.
Like a completion of a chapter, and then like people either go with you or they're not aligned for like your future.
Yeah. And I do see a lot of, like you said, a lot of things come back from 2016 are coming back now. Like even Yasmin and I doing this podcast, it's like Kavari vlogs full circle coming back.
Yeah, a lot of things from 2016 is repeating, especially like myself traveling back and forth.
Yeah.
In 2016, we were traveling to LA when we were still in
Yeah.
Ohio. We were just started Kavari vlogs.
Yeah,
What my
it's
sis
definitely,
said.
I can feel it. I don't know. There's something in the energy and like
Yeah.
in the way things are. It's
Yeah.
definitely going back to like the way things used to be. But
But it's like closing that chapter. Does that make sense? It's like it's
Yeah.
similar, but we're also like closing
yeah,
and going for the new. Also, another thing about like the number 9, that's why usually pregnancy is 9 months because it's like a completion. Yeah.
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, like numerology.
Yeah, if you
I don't
believe in that
know.
stuff.
If you believe in it, I'm not like I'm the type of person where I'm so open-minded.
Yeah.
Like I love to like learn everything. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah.
seeing, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't know if I 100% believe in everything. Even zodiac signs, I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm like 1,000%
Yeah.
this is correct. So I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I think stuff like that is interesting.
Yeah, that's the thing about Yasmin and I. Like she said, we're really open-minded.
Very open-minded.
I feel like sometimes when we talk about numerology and zodiac, like it almost like people in the comments don't like it. It's like
Yeah.
like anti-religion or whatever. But it's like we're open to like everything. Literally everything.
Yeah. If you guys have any opinions on it, like comment down below. We're always like reading.
Yeah.
I don't know, like just
It's just we're just chatting, y'all.
Yeah.
We're just yapping. But no, guys, I'm not exaggerating. Let us know down below in the comments if this has happened to you too. I'm telling you, everybody, there's been some form of
Completion.
not just a friendship ending, like a long-term friendship coming to an end. And it's
Yes.
really
or
weird.
relationships.
Or a relationship. People are breaking
also.
up.
I also feel that there has been friendship fallouts, but also there are relationships and friendships that are taking a step further, like that are becoming more solid. I feel that right now it's like a transition point of either like things are becoming more solid
Yeah.
or ending.
I will say like friendship breakups are really hard.
Yeah.
And I feel like we live in a society right now where it almost glamorizes being hyper independent and not having a lot of friends. Like friends are a headache. I don't need new friends.
Yeah.
And almost being like, I don't have time for other people. I get that. Like life is hard right now.
Yeah.
You know, people have to work, people have to do this, people have to do that. But I do think that's why other people, like when someone comes to me and saying, oh, this friendship ended, like it almost breaks my heart because I know how hurtful that is.
Yeah.
Other people might be like, girl, fuck her. Like who cares about her? But me,
Especially long-term
yes,
friendships.
me, like I feel that like tinge in my heart. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's really shitty. I'm sorry. It's like a
Yeah.
breakup.
Yeah.
It's maybe even worse than a breakup because that was the person that was there for you with your breakup.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. Ah.
I know.
That it is pretty crazy. I do feel that in this society now we do have a problem with hyper independence.
Yeah. And lack of community.
And that's coming from somebody that is pretty independent.
Yeah.
I do feel as much as I love my independence, I do believe in community. I do believe in having solid people in your life.
Guys, Yasmin and I just took a second because we're like slurring our words.
So I'm like, I need water.
Should we just do that? That's what I sound like in my head right now.
I'm definitely a quality over quantity type of person. I've been like that my whole
Yeah.
life. Like you've known me pretty much my whole life or since you've been alive. I love friendships and I become really close to people. I'm not a because I like to pour into my friendships.
yeah.
You know what I mean? The people that are in my life, I hold so near and dear to my heart. I would literally help them through anything. I would drop anything for them. So for that reason, I am like, I do have like a tight knit.
Yeah.
But I do feel like in this generation, we're very like, oh, we can replace them.
Yeah.
Everybody and everything seems replaceable. And sometimes with people, like it's really not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can get a new friend, but that doesn't mean that their personality is the same or your friendship dynamic is the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't like nonchalantness. I don't like nonchalantness in any aspect of life. I don't like my man to be nonchalant. I don't like my friends to be nonchalant.
But also, I've had hypersensitive friends, and
not
I can't do that.
hypersensitive. Not hypersensitive. I don't like hypersensitive either because I none of my friends are sensitive. Can you think of any?
I don't think so, no. I think
Yeah.
I'm thinking of one specific person I had in my life, and I
Yeah.
literally like I'm just like, yo, like
Yeah.
it's too much. Like you feel like you have to walk on eggshells
Oh,
with this
hell
person
no.
all the time, and it's just
No.
like everything is taken the wrong way, and it's like, yo, like let's breathe. Nothing is an attack, you know?
Like we can't be
So
close friends if either of us, like we can't just be real with each other. Like
yeah,
if something is bothering you, I want you to come to me and tell me. If
yeah,
something's bothering me, I'm going to tell you. And if you feel attacked with confrontation, like we cannot be friends.
yeah,
Not confrontation, but like again, everything is so misconstrued in this
yeah,
generation. Like I swear people can't even communicate anymore. I don't know if it's
yeah.
because of social media. I don't know if it's because of this like toxic advice that's out there. I don't know if it's because we're so desensitized, but I feel like people just can't even have conversations with their friends anymore. It's just ghosting and isolating and cutting people off. And
I do feel that sometimes if you feel that somebody is not right for you, you do have the right to remove yourself from that
100%,
friendship because
yeah.
I don't believe somebody should be forced to be in any type of relationship if they don't foresee it being right for them.
Yeah.
But I do feel that if there was a lot of years into that friendship, there should be an explanation of this is not. But a lot of people feel uncomfortable giving that
Uncomfortable, yeah.
talk.
So I
But
think, again, this is the problem with also sharing your opinion on social media. I feel like people don't see like nuance. Like everything is so black and white on social media. Like I'm going to say one thing right now and there's going to be comments about, well, in this situation, well, in that
yeah,
situation, like people don't like to like people don't read between the lines. Like
yeah,
two things can be true at the same time is what
yeah,
I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying here is I think it's personally wrong to just cut someone off without there being closure in a conversation. Now, I know people have the mentality that I don't want to waste my breath. I don't want to waste my breath telling this person these things and they're just going to feel attacked and I don't have the time for that. I get that. So I think that's where it comes down to discernment.
who was
Like if you have a problem with a friend, it comes down to discernment. You know that friend. You know that friend better than I do. So it's like, do you think that the type of friend that can handle a conversation and maybe you guys can find a way to make this friendship work? Or do you think they're the type that nothing's going to change them? So let me just respectfully bow out of this friendship and just
yeah,
never talk to them again.
yeah,
I personally would pray to God that all of my girlfriends would feel safe enough and comfortable enough if I'm doing something that they don't like, that they can come to me. I think that's where I would find it hurtful because I'm like, I feel like I'm an easy person to talk to. Like I'm very self-aware. So if you came to me, you're like, Naz, I really don't like how you said X, Y, and Z. It really bothered me. I would have loved if you would do that and gave me a chance to fix it, say I'm sorry and
yeah.
change my behavior moving forward instead of you just cutting me off, never talking to me again, subtweeting me on
But
X,
here's the thing, Naz.
posting memes.
Yes, but here's the thing. You are mature enough
Yeah.
for that type of conversation. A lot of people are not mature enough. They will
Yeah.
smile at you in your face.
I hate
Talk
that.
smack about you to the like. Guess what? They will literally be like, okay,
Yeah.
and then call up another friend, talk which
Turn them against you.
Right, guys. There's always two sides to every story.
Yeah.
I never always take. Anytime I hear a conflict, I'm like, I need to hear both sides.
Yeah.
Unless it's like abuse, like physical abuse or like children being hurt, that's where I'm like, okay, I don't even care for both sides of the story. That person was wrong. But a lot of times when you hear a story, I don't know what it is about, like maybe it's human nature, I don't know, but people leave out parts
Yeah.
that they were wrong. You know, they give the
See?
story and they talk about the story from the way the other person was wrong and not taking accountability for what they did.
Yeah.
So to the other third person, you're like, okay, you're right. And then they become a little clique and they
Yeah.
leave you out. Like
That's so
that's the
shitty.
thing with you. You're mature enough
Yeah.
for conversations like that. Some people are not.
Yeah.
And the more you try to fix the situation, the more they're gonna make you look bad to other people.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people too have like previous traumas.
Yeah.
So they don't even give this like new friend a chance or even because they know like something that happened in the past with a friend. So they're like, oh, that person's cut. That person's
Yeah.
done. You know? So I think that's one thing with me. I always give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Like I always give someone, like I hear someone out,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not just like, oh, they did this one thing, they're done. Like human beings are flawed. I think we all deserve a second chance. But it's like, then again, it's like, where do you draw the line?
But here's the thing, Naz. I feel like some people, it's like it's their character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Discernment.
not- yeah. You definitely need discernment. I
Like,
feel
two things
that
can be true is what I'm saying.
I think some people just have a certain character to them, and that's just who they are. And
Yeah.
unless they take the steps themselves to do self-work, to maybe like work on themselves, like actively work on themselves, not just like, I'm sorry, I'll do better, and then do the same behavior and actions and nothing changes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's one thing. There's like, I feel like there are some things that is able to be changed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like when you speak to me in this tone.
Yeah.
That can be changed. But when you know it's somebody's character and who
and-
they are as
yeah.
a human, that's when it needs to be cut off.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, everything, because life does exist in duality.
Yeah.
So there are great, amazing, beautiful people, and there is not so great people. And it's really up to you to discern.
Yeah.
To really tell, like, okay, this is a friend that's a friend. And I don't believe in the no new friends, time.
Yeah.
The longevity in a friendship means that they're a better person for you. No, you can meet a person tomorrow that's better for you than a person you've known for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's all about discerning and
Your intuition, your gut.
your intuition, your gut. And if you see that it's somebody's character and you don't agree with it, then I believe you should remove yourself.
Yeah. It's like, which friend is worth keeping? I think it was like, that friend is worth keeping.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, let's have a conversation. Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
But that's just what I'm saying is I just feel like, I just wish this generation just wasn't scared of communicating.
Yeah.
I just really feel like even in relationships, like I feel like there's a lot of passive aggressiveness, memes. Like, see, they didn't have that back in the
Yeah.
day. I couldn't just post this like passive aggressive shady meme on my story and
my God.
wonder if you saw my story and take the hint. Like, it used to be like, here's the issue, let's keep it pushing.
I think
So-
the whole throwing up memes and
I
stuff
know,
like
and
that's like so
subtweeting.
funny. Like, it's so funny to me.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Like, to me, that's like a pussy move.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you were man enough, you would say it to my face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't sit here and, like, to me, like, clickety-clack warriors are just hilarious
know.
to me. Like, you're only strong
I
behind the
know.
screen, babe.
I also just feel like communicating and talking it out could fix so many situations in life, not just friendships. Like we said, relationships, work problems.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I feel like lack of communication is like the basis of so many problems.
Yeah.
Because people, like we said, don't want to communicate. People don't want to talk.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I think it's really hard. I'm telling you, it's really hard when you know that the receiving end, that person is not going to take it the right way.
But see, I wouldn't even be friends with someone like that.
You know how, like, with people, sometimes it takes time to see people's true colors.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know how a person is until time goes on,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, you know what they say? Like, they always say friendships can never survive a trip to Miami. That's
Oh,
like the
God.
gag. Like, no
Yeah.
friendships survive Miami.
Yeah, definitely traveling with friends opens a lot of
Yeah.
eyes for sure.
Yeah.
They say that about relationships too. Like, if your relationship can survive a trip, friendships.
I think it's because when you travel with people, there's more conflict. There's more conflicts and like there's planning involved, getting Ubers, making reservations. Like, there's lots of moving parts. So I feel like that's when conflict arises. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
With
you're not
friends?
just like in your home base doing
Yeah.
your same things every day. It goes down to like, okay, who's getting the Uber this time? The bill comes at the restaurant. How are we splitting the bill? Like, those types of things cause conflict.
With like friendships.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
could
Or
see that.
like, I don't know how to describe it. You guys know what I'm trying to say?
Guys, let us know in the comments below, like if your friendships
Survived.
survived the trip, because I feel like that really shows. It really shows people's similarities in their mindset, like how they think
Yeah.
like traveling should go. You know.
You know, I have a story. We never got to do a Miami recap. Because you guys know I went on the cruise and then we went to Miami.
Yes. It was so much fun, guys.
Danny and Paula, they came to Miami.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. But this one story sticks out to me. Because remember, okay guys, so we were trying to go to Live on Sunday. The Live on Sunday, Vendome, da. But no, guys, I saw Suli Poppy in Vendome.
Oh, she did see Suli Poppy, and she's the only one that recognized Suli Poppy.
literally. Okay, I feel like it's a
Nas
very,
turns
very
around,
niche.
I'm like, Who came in? The Queen of England?
I was like, Suli Poppy. Guys, that's like very,
who's
very
Suli
niche.
Poppy?
Please let me know if you guys know Suli Poppy. Because remember that girl made the video about her Vendome
no,
experience?
after
She
you
was
said
like,
it, I
Suli
remembered.
Poppy.
But I'm telling you, Naz's eyes, I was like,
I was like,
who?
Suli Poppy.
She's like, Suli Poppy. I'm like, who?
Literally, Lana's Club. Suli
She's
Poppy.
like, the girl. And then when you said the girl that talked about, I was like, oh, she's like the Vendome girl. I was like, oh yeah, Suli Poppy.
Guys, mind you, she's now the social media manager for Dr. Miami.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, actually, that would be perfect.
Yeah,
for
she's
her.
like perfect for that.
Look at that.
But yeah, anyways, so we were at Live on Sunday, guys. It was crazy in there. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. I've never seen it like that before. And so even if you had a promoter, you had a table, it was still like a headache to get in. So we were waiting for our promoter to get us in, and we're just waiting outside the door. And literally, remember the girls were like waiting to get taken in too. So a promoter comes out to bring the girls in, and the security goes off on him. Like, I told you this many people max, like, don't piss me off. You gotta switch out. Like, you only have, I think he said like 4 people you can bring in. So guys, already this girl is past the rope, right? He grabs that girl, switches her with another girl.
And her whole friend group went in.
So literally just that one girl was left out. Dude, we were just watching this, like, our jaw was to the floor. And I was right behind the girl, and I'm a little chismosa. You already know her. Like, I'm behind her, so I see her phone. She's going off on the friends.
Oh,
she was like, you really left me out here. Not me looking at her tech. I'm the worst.
See, I never do that.
No, I mean, it's hard not to.
I know it's hard not to.
Because I just watched, like, that was like crazy.
I know.
Girl, if this was our group and let's say we're walking in and they switched me out I'd be like, no, we're going.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to wait out here with you. What the hell?
Yeah.
But no, guys, her entire friend group went in, just her by herself. So she's like going off. Guys, I couldn't help it. I'm so sorry.
Not one person stayed back
I'm
with
so
her.
sorry. I had to look. Like, this was me.
I know.
So I'm like looking, and she's going off, and she's like, y'all are really leaving me out here. Like, after all I do for you guys, like, horrible. And that friendship did not survive Miami. And then the girl, I see her friend text back like, girl, it's already 3. It's going to be over by 5 and we'll go to the next place.
So
like
then why are you inside?
Literally, her friend is like, we're about to go.
I'll be like, okay, if it's only 3, pop back out.
Like, that was just so eye-opening to me and so crazy to me because I was like, oh my God, like, people are ruthless.
Yeah, no. I've had situations like that before, and I was the girl. Here's the thing. I was the girl that would stay back with the friend. I would. But then I would realize like 3-4 months later that the girl was being shady to me. So I'm just like, wow, like I do this and you do that. Okay, wonderful, great.
But
that's
no,
just beautiful.
Like, it was just so, like, seeing her like almost walk in, and then literally the guy just grabs her and like literally like a switcheroo, like, ready? Like,
you know who I blame? The guy.
I know.
Like, what type of a ruthless
person?
The
security guard?
I don't know how people do ruthless jobs like that. You know what I always
No, the
thought
security
to
guards
myself?
that live are mean. I'm going to say it right. I hope they see. Y'all are mean. Like, they're just mean.
I mean, they kind of have
I
to
know,
be
but,
because
like, Jesus
so many people want to.
Christ.
I can't do ruthless work like
this
that.
like drunk guy was ready to fight one of the security guards, and the security guard was like, let's go outside. I'm like, oh my God. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah. No, man, I couldn't do a ruthless job at all. You know what this is a side note, I always thought about that when I see tow trucks. I could never own like a tow truck company.
know.
I would feel so bad towing cars.
Imagine being a property manager and you have to put up an eviction notice.
Yeah,
on
I can't.
Imagine
like,
it's like a single mom, like you're putting an eviction notice.
I would feel so bad. Like,
I
I can't do jobs like that.
This is why I don't invest in real estate. People are like, invest in real estate. I'm like, I can't. I can't do landlord, even if I'm not doing it, like I can't.
Yeah.
Like property management and all that, I feel bad.
I can't. That's not the line of work for me at all. I can't. It takes a strong soul to do that.
Yeah.
But
do you have any other Miami stories? I'm trying to think.
Miami stories.
There wasn't really any stories. I was just like flabbergasted.
We had a lot of
that.
fun.
We did have a lot of
crazy.
fun. It was F1 weekend, so
yeah.
You know, we also went to F1 with Sally Hansen. Like, that was fun.
We did a lot.
We did a lot. No, we had something
did a
every
lot.
day.
Every day.
And guys, Miami nightlife, like we said, like it doesn't close until like 5 or 6. Like
it doesn't stop.
At least
which I love.
Yeah, in LA, it's like at least you get a curfew. Like, you know, okay, the night's over at 2 unless you go to one after.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's the thing with me. Like,
Once she's out, can we please include the clip? Please, please, please.
What
The
clip?
one of you dancing at the club. Please, please, please. Guys, I took a video of Yasmin literally in the club. Like, she was like dancing. And I'm like, this is Yasmin after she says she hates going outside. Literally, she was up like.
I don't go out often, but when I do, I do. Like, I'm the person that I don't want to go out, but once I'm out, I'm like, okay, I'm out anyways. Might as well make the most of it.
She's gonna be like dancing on tables.
Yeah. Like, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna be a good time. I'm not gonna like mope around.
Right. No, it's funny because if someone just saw Yasmin out, they'd be like, this girl's a party animal, not knowing that this is like the 3 times of the year that she go out.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I'm a quality over quantity type of person. I would rather go out less and have the time of my life than go out like every single night and just it be mediocre.
Yes.
You know? But this time it was really fun. It was really fun. And we met so many new people.
Yeah, because there was a lot of like events going on, like beauty events, brand events, because it was F1 weekend. So that was nice. It was like work and fun.
And so
like,
many people were there from other places that were not from Miami.
Yeah,
which is
just like
really
traveling.
nice.
Yeah, so it was a really good time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, do you have any other examples of friendships ending on trips? Oh, you know what? I did see a TikTok of a girl and she was putting her friend on blast because she's like, so I came to Miami with my girlfriend and she is going out on a Hinge date tonight. And her friend was pissed because she's like, now I'm stuck like at the hotel by myself. What are your thoughts on that? I want to hear your thoughts. Because see, a lot of people were agreeing with her in the comments, but I disagree. But I know also I don't have the most conventional way of thinking. So I want to hear what you think.
Personally, for me, it wouldn't bother me because I love my own presence. Like, I can still have fun by myself. And it just depends. Like, why?
Because her friend, she was like, she's really leaving me in the hotel by myself so she can go out with a guy on a Hinge date.
I know girls that would get upset with that. Like, I can see that because it was kind of like your guys' trip together. And the girl that is upset about it is probably the kind of person that doesn't like to do things alone, you know? So she feels like now I'm stuck in the hotel. Whereas like myself, I would probably be like, okay, I mean, it's going to take a few hours. I'll just go discover somewhere new by myself. Like, why not?
Yeah.
You know?
You know, that's one thing. So, you know, the Dubai trip I went on with my friend Yesenia, that was like our first, like, we've been to Vegas before, which is just like a weekend. That was like, decent trip. And we always talk about how like, we just got each other on that trip. We always talk about it. She's like, most people can't travel that long together and like not want to like kill each other.
Yeah.
And I really think it's because me and her are just so like on the same page.
Yeah.
If she wanted to do something that I didn't want to do, it's like we both did things on our own if the other person didn't want to do it. And there was no issues. And we even told each other, like I told him, like, please, like, don't just tell me you're okay with it and then have animosity. Like, please be honest.
That's one thing I don't like is when people are like, it's okay. And then like have animosity and like just be quiet the rest of the trip.
You don't want me to do that.
Like, I don't like that. I don't like the silent treatment. What is that even called? Like,
it's passive aggressiveness, it's silentness. But for example, like one of the afternoons, like I fell asleep. I literally fell asleep on the bed. She took herself out to dinner. She went and walked around the resort. She's like, I made new friends.
Yeah.
See, another person would be like, wake up. Like they couldn't do that on their own.
Yeah.
There's some people like that. I can't travel with people like that.
Where
it's like we're on this rigorous schedule and we have to do every single thing together. Like I need flexibility. I need that.
I do too, but I've just learned I have friends of different they like things differently. So I do have like independent friends where they would be totally fine if I'm like, yo, I'm going to step out for like a few hours. They would go do their own thing. And I do have friends that like to do stuff together all the time. You just have to really learn your friends.
Yeah, it depends on the friend, you know?
So if I was going out with a friend that does not like being alone, I probably wouldn't do my own thing, you know, because I know I love my friend, I respect my friend, and I want her to be happy. And then I know that I have certain friends that they're like, okay, I'll go do my own thing for a few hours.
But see,
I think it's learning your friends.
I think so too. I think that's where the conflict like comes from, like friendships end on trips, because you might not know that until the trip. You know?
But I feel that honesty is very, very important. I don't like friends that they're like, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, go. And then we fight after and it's like, well, why did you let me?
That's
why
what I'm saying.
It was okay.
I will say the girl made the video. She was doing that video in front of her friend. So like, I mean, I would hate that. Like you're literally making a TikTok video and we could just have a conversation.
Yeah. And another thing I really, 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 really hate is when people go talk about you behind their back. So let's say a conflict like that happened.
Yeah.
Let's say you and I were on a trip and you're like, hey, I want to go out on a date tonight. I'll be like, okay, cool. Have fun. Go ahead.
Yes.
And then
Like,
I'm
excited for
secretly
me.
excited for you in your face.
Helping
and
me pick my outfit.
Yes. And then I'm secretly mad at you, right, for doing that. I build up all this anger and animosity. The whole trip is ruined after that because I just have this attitude. And then I call up like other people and just bash you and talk smack.
And then I go on X and put hate fake people. Like,
And then you see a meme. That the meme would just be the cherry on top. I'll be like, bro, get. I would literally just be like, listen, this is too childish. Get the fuck out of my life. Goodbye. Like,
you know what?
I don't play with BS.
I
like
don't
that.
either. Like we're so grown. We're too far gone from
Like,
that. That's
no.
only acceptable when you guys are like
Middle
if you're
school.
anything, over the age of 16, you gotta let that go.
Like, come
you gotta
on,
let that
bro.
go.
Like, I would literally be like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, you could have just said no and we would have gone and done something together.
Let me tell you the solution to that problem. A real friend would have told the hinge date, you got a friend for my friend.
Bro, that's what I would do.
And y'all would have gone on the 2-man.
Y'all, listen, back in the day
Yeah.
when I would like travel a lot with friends and stuff like that, my friend would come on the date with me.
I'd be like, can my friend come?
Yeah.
And can you bring a friend
and
for my friend?
usually guys are like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always down for
that's
that.
the real, I don't know. It
I
was
just-
actually fun because you don't know the guy yet.
Yeah.
Like you don't know him if it's like a new date or a guy you freshly know. And well, now it's like more like legit dating, so I wouldn't do that now. But back when you're like younger,
Yeah.
you're just like, whatever, can my friend come?
Yeah, no, I see. The thing is, it is unsafe to go out in a new city, by yourself. I would
Yeah.
never tell the girl, like, go out by yourself. But like you said, like a date, how long could it possibly be? Well, according to Share 7, your date should never be more than 2 hours. Is it Share 7 or another one of
Did
those?
she say that? I don't know. I've never
One
seen
of the
that.
one of these like dating people on who gives like femininity advice. She's like, dates should never be more than 2 hours. Do not give a man more than 2 hours of your time. So let's say this dinner date is like 2 hours. Like I would sit and make content. I'd be like,
Yeah.
let me film and get ready with me while you do that. Actually,
Yeah.
perfect. I need a quiet hotel room.
Yeah. No, I think I would actually love that because
Yeah.
I love y'all. You guys know me. I love me
No, me
time.
too.
I really do.
But no, that's the thing. This is how I know. Like, I'm always scared to share my opinion because I know my opinion, not everybody agrees with
Yeah.
it. And the thing is, like, I have my opinion, but I don't care to like argue about my opinion, you know?
Yeah.
So like when I was reading the comments, I was like, "This girl tripping," and then I read the comments and all of them are like on her side. I was like, "Ooh,
No,
maybe
that's
keep
the
my mouth
thing.
shut."
I think with this specific friendship that you brought up, I think the girl should have been honest and said, like, this is our trip together. I really thought I would enjoy my time with you. I would prefer if you wouldn't go on the date.
Yeah.
Or if you do, like, can you make it quick, please? Because I don't want to be by myself.
Yes.
Again, communication,
Communication.
guys.
But no,
Communication.
people
But-
can't communicate, sister. I've came to
like
that
we've
conclusion.
done that before when we were traveling and one of our friends went on a date and we're
Yeah.
like, okay, have fun.
I'm like happy for
be
them.
safe.
Literally,
Like,
keep your location on.
yeah, like I don't know. It's just a preference. I don't want to say something is right or wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's really there's no right or wrong answer to this. It's just like somebody's preference.
Like that's the thing. We can't just look at a situation like that. Like there's so much going on behind the scenes. Like we need context clues.
Yeah.
Does this friend have a history of doing this, of ditching you? Does this friend
if
have a
person-
history of
if a girl is always like ditching
Yeah.
me, then
for men? I also, oh my gosh, that's the worst.
ditching you for men.
No, I
yeah,
think
that's like a
friends-
little
I hate girls that are very male centered.
yeah.
The worst.
That's very young.
Not even, because I've found that with certain women. Let's say we went out and she didn't meet a man that night. That means the night sucked. Literally. She'd be like, oh, I didn't really have fun last night. Why? Because she didn't meet a man.
What the hell?
Literally, there's people like that where they didn't get male attention, so the night sucked. Like, I don't really like that restaurant. Why? Because you didn't get male attention.
What the heck?
Literally, I know people like that. And they're not
Oh
my
my
friends, but it's like,
God.
if
I love friendship
or
dates.
sister, or let's say like you're out in a group and they're like the one girl that's not like getting attention from a man. Like let's say like a group of guys.
Oh,
come
I've
to
had
town,
a friend like that before.
and then it's like the night is done. This
Yeah.
place is whack. Let's go home.
they just have an attitude the whole night and like
Yes.
yeah.
We've
I've
all
had a friend
experienced
like
this.
that before.
Like if they are not like if men are not present and men are not giving her attention, she ruins everyone's night.
That's
I
horrible.
hate
I
that.
know. And
I've
it
never
sucked.
been like
it
that in my
sucked.
life.
I remember like I would just try to like make her happy and then I would be like, okay, well if you're having such a bad time, you could go home.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing, you guys. That's why I told Naz, I'm like, I'm not a person that like goes out all the time, but when I'm out, I'm out. Like, I'm happy. I have a smile on my face unless something goes terribly wrong. But I'm not gonna bring down people's energy, people's happiness, people's night, ruin people's night just because like I didn't want to go out or this is not going my way. Like, that's so selfish. I would like, honestly, Nas knows this about me. There are nights where I'm like, I'm not feeling like going out tonight, and I will just stay back instead of going out with you and just moping around and just being bad energy, because I feel like I'm being selfish and I'm doing a disservice to you.
Yeah, that is the worst. When someone's in a bad mood and it's like, okay, you're in a bad mood, so everybody has to be in a bad mood with you.
Yeah, no, I've experienced people like that.
I'm just so like doing my own thing, and it really doesn't bother me. I actually hate when people don't do things because of me. Like, let's say we're all out as a group and I'm not feeling too well, so I want to go home. And then everyone's like, people want to be like girls, like, okay, let's all go. No, please. Like, you guys stay back. Like, literally, that genuinely does not bother me.
Yeah.
That actually hurt me that I'm ending y'all's night because I'm not feeling good,
Yeah. Yeah.
So
no,
that's why
I
I'm
get
like,
it. But
please
some
stay.
people would take that offensive. Like, they went and had fun without me.
But see, that I'm not like, that's why I love the friends that I have, because like, we know each other. Yeah, it's like really important to also know your friends' love language.
Yeah.
What makes them feel loved? What makes them feel secure? And again, it's like past traumas that also affects things.
Yeah.
Like, for example, let's say you started dating someone new and that person got cheated on before and their partner wasn't texting them back when they got cheated on. That's why probably in their next relationship, they need that constant reassurance of like texts. It's like, that's the thing. Like, past things do bleed onto new things, which sucks.
They do, but I really don't think that you should punish people for other people's mistakes.
I agree
because
with you. I agree.
You know me. You know me my whole life. I've had the greatest friends and I've had not so great friends. I don't punish friends for something that another girl has done to me or think that they would do the same for me. For me, people... Like, I always give people the benefit of the doubt. And I also think that in the beginning, don't put your crazy trust into a person when you just don't even know them yet.
Yeah.
Like, everybody...
take things personal.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody to me comes into my life neutral. Like, I don't think bad. I don't think good. I just think of them as neutral. And then over time, we'll see, like, I'll see a person's colors. I'll see how they carry themselves. Or if they're talking bad about other people to me, I already know what kind of person you are,
right.
Like, especially if you don't know somebody too well in the beginning and they just come and talk smack to you about some other
How
person.
are they so comfortable? I always think that. I'm like, damn, they're so
comfortable.
I'm
like, okay, well, that just shows me that you're gonna talk smack about me when the time comes,
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. I don't feel like you should punish people for the wrongdoings of other people. That's just what I think.
I hate mean energy, because it's one thing for your friend to come to vent to you or tell you about a situation. I don't think that's talking shit. Like, let's say something happened with your friend. You came and told me, like, this is what happened at dinner the other day. I don't consider that talking shit because you're telling me what happened. It's when people like maybe like, oh my God, that bitch. And then I like talk about her clothes and how she looks and
God, no.
And I tell you her business that, that she told me in confidence. And I'm like, you know why she did that? Because her baby daddy did this the other, like that. That's what I don't like.
Ain't nobody got time for that, babe.
Like,
that just shows me like you have way too much time in your hands and you have insecurities within yourself, and that's why you're noticing it in other people. Go heal yourself.
Yeah.
I just can't. Like, I'm telling you, for me, I'm a quality over quantity. I don't
100%.
like too many people. I don't like gossiping. I don't like all that BS. It's just a waste of energy. Like, guys, we only have a limited time in this world. Like, why are you wasting it and projecting negativity? Like, how is that helping you?
Yeah.
How is that helping you?
Right.
Me, like, if I came up to you, Naz, right now and said, that girl's hair is ugly, what did that change about my life? Did my hair all of a sudden become gorgeous now?
Yeah.
Like, how is that helping you? Next time you want to gossip or talk smack, I want to know how that's helping you. And if talking smack about another person is making you feel better, then maybe you should go change some things about yourself, because that just shows what you are as a person, and you're not helping anybody. You're not helping yourself or another person. So
do you ever, like, let's say your friend is showing you like her ex's new girl, like, What if if she's like beautiful as fuck? Would you be like, girl, fuck her. You look better than her. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't like lying.
I know that's the thing.
But
Guys, I'm not that person. And sometimes I ask myself, like, am I a shitty person for that? Like, if you showed me like an ex's new girl and I thought she was beautiful, I'd be like, girl, I'm so sorry, she's beautiful. But like,
Okay,
people would be like, you're not a girl's a girl.
Okay, here's the thing, okay? I wouldn't lie, but I wouldn't make my friend feel like shit. Like I wouldn't be like, "Oh, look at this gorgeous model! Wow!" Like I wouldn't
You should dye your hair her color.
No,
It would look
I
greater.
wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I would just be like, "Oh."
I know. What if she's like a supermodel? What do you say? You're like,
No, I would just be like,
she's beautiful.
no, but genuinely, like my friends, I love them, and I think they're the most amazing people. Like I genuinely like really love my friends. I think they're gorgeous. So like I wouldn't put down another girl. You know, I'd be like, girl, it wasn't meant to be. You're amazing as you are, and somebody else will be better for you.
Yeah. Because for me, if I know the girl like myself is very beautiful and you're like, girl, she ugly, I would have been like, oh, you're just trying to make me feel better.
I don't like the comparison with looks
you
type
know
of
what?
thing.
People are like that. People like compare a lot. Like, let's say if I show you, for example, I show a friend like this girl is so pretty, and they're like, you look better than her.
What?
I don't like. I've always, even though like they're trying to hype me up, or like you look the best.
Yeah.
You look better than her. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just feel like I just hate. I hate being compared to anybody or anything.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like as friends, like you should like hype your friends up in general, like, oh, you're gorgeous,
Yeah.
or like whatever, you know?
It's really crazy to think that a lot of people have friends that have like animosity against them and like
Yeah.
secret hatred. Not
That's
even that, or even
scary.
partners, like your boyfriend or girlfriend, your husband, like secretly
Yeah.
hates you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's so
so scary. It is terrifying. It is terrifying because these people like smile in your face, but like deep down, they're wishing for you to fall. It's so scary.
Like preying on your downfall. And it's kind of hard sometimes because like, I'll talk about myself, for example. Like we mentioned, I'm someone, I don't know if it's because I'm a Sag. Like literally, remember that meme I sent you? It was like a funny video. So this girl was making fun of Sagittarius and they were like, I'm inviting 300 of my closest friends.
Yeah.
That is like me as hell. Like I think in my head, like everybody is my friend.
Yeah.
And I think that's because for me, it's like, even for me, it's really hard for me to dislike somebody. Like for me to dislike somebody, like you really had to have done something terrible.
Yeah.
Because I feel like naturally I like everybody and I assume that everybody likes me. Like, why wouldn't you like
Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm like, oh, why would they not like me? Like, you
Yeah.
know, that's that Sag, Sun, Leo, Moon combo. But I guess in my head, like, I just assume everybody's my friend. And it's like, everybody's not your friend.
I know. That's how
And-
I am too.
Yeah. And I think it's really scary because you don't know how, like, someone could be talking about you behind your back or be messing things up or sharing things that you don't want them to share. It's just really scary to think. And I hate that.
Yeah. It is really scary. I've seen examples of this. It's really scary, especially the thing that we just saw
Yeah.
with the, I don't know.
Yeah. We should talk about it. So if you guys didn't see this one TikToker, Valeria Marquez,
Yeah.
in Mexico, she was unalived on TikTok Live. You guys are gonna be seeing this like in a few weeks, but this happened just a few days ago, I would say. Like, so it's been on my timeline a lot.
Yeah.
And it's been weighing so heavy on my like spirit. It's not even funny. I wake up in the morning thinking about her.
Scary.
I wake up in the morning thinking about her. I go to sleep thinking about her. So, guys, this TikToker, beautiful, beautiful girl, only 23 years old. Only 23 years old. And she owns a salon in Mexico. She would go on live a lot. And I did like a deep, deep dive and actually just sent you a video this morning. I don't know if you saw, you know, Yasmin doesn't open my TikTok messages, but it was her last TikTok live where she got unalived. They translated it in English. So literally she's saying on the live, like, guys, she's at her salon. She's like, guys, like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Like 2 minutes later, her phone blows up. It's like ding, 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 ding. Her message is, she's like, oh, my friend's saying the gift is almost here. So literally you see it on the live. She's like, guys, I just want to go home. Like I've had a long day. And her friend is like, no, stay here, stay here. So her friend pretty much set her up.
To get shot.
Yes. And her friend, to keep her there, like her friend is saying, imagine me on live. And I'm like, guys, I just want to go home. Like she's trying to close up her salon. And her friend sends her like Starbucks, sends her a gift.
Yeah, to
And was like, just
stall
wait for
and
your
keep, and
gift.
keep
Wait
her
for your gift.
there.
And her gift was someone coming to end her life.
Yeah.
And I did a whole deep dive on this friend.
Ugh.
And this friend was pretty much just a fake friend preying on her downfall. Now, that's the thing, you guys. Fake friends can be dangerous.
Yeah.
It costed her life.
Yeah.
It costed her life. And honestly, Oz, I don't go on live because of that. I don't like people knowing my live location. I never post, guys, I never post in real time. I've never posted in real time that I'm at a restaurant and I tag that restaurant then and there because of that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just so crazy because this was like her best friend,
It was her
her best friend.
And you could see on the live, we like watch. Oh my God, it like breaks my heart even thinking about it.
You can tell these bitches were jealous of her. You can tell.
Like,
her aura just shines so bright.
yeah, she looked like such a beautiful soul.
She looks like a Barbie.
Yeah.
And her like aura, she was so sweet, so kind, so
always
nice.
smiley. And the hitman asked her, like, are you like her name?
Yeah.
She's like, what? Like you could see she's like, huh? And then he asked, like, he said her name and she's like, yeah. And then that's when he shot her literally on live. And then it showed like a couple minutes after. Poor girl, she didn't even have the chance to like turn
And
off
the live.
the live.
Her like
her friend
employee.
comes in. That's how they know.
It's like a friend / employee
Yeah.
ends the live. But her friend didn't
was
know
all a
that it was.
setup.
But her friend didn't know it was the live was on.
Yeah.
So her friend just grabs the phone because you can see she's
Yeah.
like, you kind of see her like this. But you know why
Oh.
she asked? The hitman asked if it was her
'Cause there
to
was
make sure
another
not to
employee
confuse the
working.
other girl.
This is so, guys, I'm telling you, there are beautiful, amazing souls on this earth. There are amazing people in this world. But then again, there are really, really bad ones. Just as much as we have great people, we have not so great people with,
I mean, people are comparing it to Selena
yeah.
with her manager. Her manager ended her life,
Well, that one was over money.
but still, it's her manager.
Yeah. That one was, the Selena was over, I believe it was like money issues. This one was just plain, I think jealous. I mean, we don't know the backstory, but jealousy probably, or envy, or
Yeah, these girls wanted to get rid of her, and now look.
yeah,
Everybody in the world is talking about Valeria Marquez.
everybody should.
Yes.
Like it's so sad, you guys. It's so sad. It's so sad. Actually, a few months back, I just got reminded. This guy did a TikTok about his friend that was also unalived, and he was talking about how she was such a like good person. She went to school with him, got straight A's, had a bright future ahead of her, and then she got mixed with the wrong guy. This wasn't a friendship, but like literally she got mixed with the wrong guy, and this guy had her out doing the worst things. And she was unalived from the guy. I think it was like domestic abuse. And it's like this woman literally had such a bright future. Like, guys, that's the thing. Having the wrong people in your life can take away your life. It's not just
it can
like
cost you your life.
it's not something to be taken lightly. It's not something like, oh, it's okay, they won't do anything. You never know. We just heard two things of one count being a friendship and one being a relationship that literally costed a person their life. So guys, have discernment. If something doesn't feel right, if something feels off, whether it's with a friendship, you just see really bad energy and things like that, guys, remove yourself. Remove yourself.
I think for me as a mom, it's so scary to hear these stories. Like
Yeah.
as a mother, like how do I know my children won't get mixed in with the wrong people in the wrong crowd? And
They could.
I know. And it's like so, like all I can think about is Valeria's mom.
Remember, oh, you don't remember, you were probably too young, but this guy would come to our restaurant and his son was in jail because he got sucked into the wrong friend group.
Bro, as a mother.
And he was like, my son was straight A's in school. Like we were talking about him being a doctor, like a bright young man. And now he has to be in jail the rest of his life. Guys, be careful. Be very, very cautious of yourself. Be very careful of yourself. Treat yourself like your own child.
Yeah.
You have to treat yourself like your own child. Like, would I protect my child from this? If my child was going through this, what advice would I give them? Give that to yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Like if you have a friend you're unsure about, ask yourself, if my child, this was their best friend, how would I feel?
Yeah. What would I tell my daughter or my son if they were going through this situation? And that will give you clarity. It's
hate
so
that.
sad. It's so sad.
No, guys, you don't understand. Like, I think about Valeria like all day.
I know,
Like,
because it could happen to
it's
anybody.
it like on live, like all I can think about is her parents, her family.
She was so young.
23. 23. And she was just doing a live talking. She always would go on live and just chat with her friends. Like, she had like 100K, I believe. So she's pretty big, a popular person in Mexico. She was in music videos.
She looked like such a genuine like friend. Oh my God, I'm like tearing up.
I know.
Like thinking
Sister,
about it.
after she passed away, like the friend changed her @name to Barbie V. Barbie, because they would say she looks like Barbie because she had blonde Valeria, she had blonde hair, blue eyes.
She was trying to take her spot.
So she literally changed her. It's still, that's her @. I checked because I'm like, there's no way.
I bet she has her comments off.
I'm keeping close tabs on this case. I want to see justice.
Literally. No,
wanna
there
see
will be
justice.
justice when she passes away, when she has to face God.
Yeah.
Like literally.
How people can have such hatred in their heart. It's
just
so
envy.
scary.
It's
and again,
envy.
it can be a family member. It could be the people closest. That's the scariest
scary.
part. Dude, I even noticed that. I feel like people that I'm not even that close to show up for me more than people who I feel like are my better friend. You know? And especially it's like, guys, once you start like businesses, once you start things, you really start to see who is there for me and who is not.
Yeah.
Like we've been doing this podcast for a full year and I've had people that I thought were my friend haven't even said congratulations. Like we just hit 1 year, crickets.
Yeah.
Not even like the post. I send you the invite. You don't even say thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
Like at this point, that's where I say I don't care for friends like that who are like bare minimum. I don't care for bare minimum friendships. Like I get everybody's busy, but it takes literally 4 seconds to be like, thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
It takes 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't make
this is
excuses.
why-
I don't make excuses for it.
Yeah, and this is why I do like a tight knit, because I do want to assure that I can give a lot of time to my friendships that I hold so deep in my heart. You know what I mean?
Or you know the type of friends that always hit you up when they need something, but then like they never check in on you. Also, I don't expect people to check in on me, but I would like if I'm venting to a friend, I'll always be like, what's going on in your life? Like, you know, it's not just like me.
Yeah.
Ballerina cappuccino. But no, it's like there needs to be like I pour into you, you pour into me.
Yeah.
But some people like they don't even have that mentality. Like they don't even think, it doesn't even occur to them to even ask the other person, how are you doing?
You have to discern. It's your responsibility as a person. And I feel that for me, what's worked is that everybody enters my life neutral.
Yeah.
I don't make bad assumptions about people. I don't make assumptions over what I've heard. I don't think of them negatively and I don't think about them positively. Everybody enters neutral, and then we'll see over time what happens, you know? And I do think it takes time to see how a person really is.
Yeah.
It does. Because nobody, I mean, it's not that they're trying to withhold themselves. It's just, it naturally takes time to learn people.
And like we mentioned before, like community, I think part of being a community is that you get inconvenienced. Like if you want to be a part of a community, like you have to accept the fact that you have to be inconvenienced.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Like trust, there was probably a lot of times when we were growing up where our parents didn't want to do something, but they still showed up
Yeah.
for that other
I
person.
know. It is.
And I think that's why, again, in this day and age, I think we, like, again, there needs to be balance. Like two things can be true at the same time. But I think for me, like if someone's my true friend, it's like come hell or high water. Like you need to show up for that person.
I love when Nas says hell or high
Yeah,
water.
literally,
You know
come hell or high water.
it's serious.
No,
when she
seriously.
says that.
But on that topic though, like as more time is passing, like again, you know me, I always go out of my way to like show up for people. But I feel like now I've definitely been more like selective. Like now I don't care as much.
Yeah.
Because you know why? I think for me specifically, I've had so many events in the recent years. I've had 2 baby showers. I've had a birthday party. I've had 2 podcast things. That's like I've had so many things where I've asked certain people to show up and it's like crickets. You know what I mean? Not even a like, sorry, I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Like at this point, I'm just like, girl, I don't hate you, but like if you have something going on and it's not the easiest for me to go to,
Yeah. No,
I'm giving you the same energy back.
Here's the
Like-
thing. I definitely think that we do live in a world where we are really busy in this day and
100%,
age.
yeah.
We really are.
No,
and
100%.
I do understand that not everybody can attend everything. That is completely understandable.
yeah.
But having the human decency of saying, hey, I can't make it.
courtesy.
thank you for the invite, but I can't make it. I literally even say that to brand events. Like when brands email me, I literally like, thank you for the invite. Like at least acknowledge, like this person is literally inviting you. At least say, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. But just crickets multiple times, that's like,
it's rude, especially when it's something like we talked about, like a sit down dinner. Like that person who's hosting has to pay per head.
Yeah.
Like they probably had to pay like $200 per person.
Yeah.
So if you just like not show up, you took the spot of someone else who could have made it.
Yeah.
Or like, again, like I could have been like, you know what? It's actually 28 people, not 30, instead of having to pay 400 out of like, you know, it's like you're kind of messing with someone's money, someone's time.
Yeah.
Like
just have common courtesy, you guys.
It takes literally a lack of manners. It's a lack of manners.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And I hate people who have lack of manners.
Yeah.
Like you remember actually on the bus at F1.
Oh yeah.
Should we tell them a story of how I went off? Guys, that's the thing about Yasmin and I. Like we both are hotheads, but it's like, it's really crazy. We never get mad at the same time. I don't know how.
Because Naz, if with our like when we're very cool, calm, and collected, especially me when a light switches off and then it gets serious and
no, Yasmin, they saw it. And I saw someone comment on a recent podcast episode where you're going off about the baby daddy. They're like, y'all scared me.
No, that's for me. Yo, listen, one thing about me, if it comes to kids, you're going to see another side. If I see a kid being hurt or being treated bad, oh no.
100%.
Oh no. But just in general, I'm very like cool, calm, and collected until like I get set off. But here's the thing, Naz, you and I both have that personality. And I think that if we both went off at the same time, it would be too much.
Yeah.
Like I think we would shake the earth.
Like we would get arrested.
Yeah.
I think we would get arrested.
Yeah.
But let me tell you guys the story of what happened on the bus. So you guys know on a plane, on a bus, when you exit the bus, or the plane, whatever, let's take a quick break and leave a comment down below. What is the common etiquette? What is the common etiquette when you're leaving a plane or a bus?
Yeah.
What is the common etiquette? I'm sure everybody who has manners listening to this, you go in order.
Yeah.
You don't, that's the thing that kills me is like on planes when like everybody just stands up.
Planes is a little bit different because people have connecting flights.
That's true.
That's a different,
No, planes is different. That's true.
Yeah.
But do you think everybody that's shooting up and not letting people go in order, do you think they're all missing connecting flights?
Yeah.
A lot of people are just assholes, which guys, I literally hate people who don't have common courtesy. I'm sorry. Like that is like, nothing grinds my gears. What is that called? Pet peeve. That's a big pet peeve of mine because I hate inconsiderate people.
Yeah.
So again, everybody shoots up, which is fine, stand up, but they all line up. Literally the two people behind us, like shove back to back. Like this is, we're sitting on a bus. This is like the row. So literally we have two people like this in front of our seats. We can't even get up or get out. So literally I tell Yasmin and Farsi, because I'm on the inside, Yasmin's on the outside. I'm like, Yas, like get up and go, like push yourself in front of them. Yasmin is so kind. And Yasmin's like this little tiny thing. I'm like, Yas, push in front of them. I'm telling Farsi, come on, like, it's our turn. It's our order.
It's like Boro Jolo.
Yeah, I'm like Boro Jolosh. Like go. Like I'm pushing her, and Yasmin, being demure. So I do it for her. I literally stand up, my giant ass, set it up. I push Yasmin. Literally, I like guide Yasmin's back, and I'm like, excuse me. Literally. Guys, Yasmin and I are already pissed because like we were supposed to have like private transfer to F1. We're supposed to be like,
but we woke up late because we came back home late.
Yeah, so the brand told us, so you can just meet us at F1. So I'm like, okay, perfect. We didn't know it'd have to be like go to a pickup location, take the bus.
It was a whole journey.
So already it was like a whole journey that we weren't expecting. So whatever. I'm not trying to say like I'm gonna take it out on other people, but we're like, why are we even on this bus?
Yeah.
But regardless, so I push Yasmin and I'm like, excuse me. And I say it just like that. I want you guys to hear exactly how I'm saying it.
Excuse me.
I say, excuse me, like stern. I'm not like, just gonna push through. Cause I'm tired of also women being apologetic when they don't need to be. So it's like, it's a man. So I'm really like, like as a man, you should have been like, ladies first.
Oh, it was a guy too.
It was a guy. As a guy, you should have been like, ladies first.
Yeah.
So already you pissed me off because of that. So yeah, I go, excuse me. And we stand up. So now we're in line. And I hear this guy turn around to his friend. And this is him. He goes, so much fucking attitude.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I
should have been like, yeah, dude.
Under his breath, but loud enough so I can hear. I'm right in front of him. He goes, so much fucking attitude. I'm like, baby, you haven't even seen my wrath.
Right.
This is level 1, okay? So literally, I shoot around.
She does.
Who wants the smoke? Who's next?
Come hell or high water.
Come hell, bring the Wagyu, okay? So literally I shoot around and I'm like, yes, I do have attitude because I don't like when people don't have common courtesy. And then I go, it's the rules in the plane or bus, you leave in order. That's all I say, and then he stops talking. I don't know. He probably started whispering to his friend.
He probably shot his pants.
No, literally, I say that, and then I turn back around. But I'm like, yes, I do have. That's how I started. I go, yes, I do have attitude. You know why? Because you ruined my day. But yeah.
And Naz was wearing...
Literally,
Naz was wearing her boots, her high-heel boots.
My thigh-high boots, my Ferrari hat. I was like, yes, I do have attitude.
Right, and then she like turns around, whips her bun that she was wearing. These boots are made for walking.
No, these boots are made for cussing a bitch out, okay? Literally. But no, for me, guys, I'm telling you, if it was a woman, I don't think I would have been.
No.
I'd have
for
been
a
like,
woman,
excuse me. But a man?
Yeah.
The fact that you aren't even like.
The fact that a man was like, a whole grown man was like, I need to get off this bus. Like, it's just like, what kind of energy are you, bro? Like, sit back.
Thing. Okay, you already did something wrong. I said, excuse me, let it go there. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'll move back.
Yeah, and then he
like, guys,
moves
I didn't say like, move, bitch. Like, I literally was like, excuse me.
She just said, excuse me. The first time.
I'm going to be like honest here. I wasn't like, oh, excuse me. I was, excuse me. Like, it was stern. But it's because, you already see, because you were already trying to get up. Like, Yasmin stood up like this to get in the aisleway, and they still weren't moving.
Yeah.
That's when I pushed and I was like, oh no, you're not about to disrespect me and my sister, okay? Like,
yeah, that was so funny. And then we get off.
How as a man are you not like?
I know. Ugh. And then he's like, so much. You could just tell by his voice and how he said it, like the kind of guy that he is.
Like, babe, don't get me started.
You haven't seen attitude.
You haven't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, so that's another F1 story.
Yeah.
We had fun.
Yeah, it was a really
Yasmin and I didn't know shit. Literally, people were like, oh, you Hamilton fans? Because we're wearing Ferrari hats. And we're like,
I like Ferrari.
Yeah, we're like, we just like the color red. Literally like that.
But I just like Ferrari.
No, that was Sally Hansen too, because we asked them, they had McLaren on their jackets. And we're like, oh, like, how'd you guys like pick McLaren? And they're like, because of the orange color.
Oh,
it matches our brand. I'm like, period.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
Yeah, McLaren won though.
Yes, did you know? They did. They actually won first and second. The winner, you guys know the winner was like 22. Yeah. He's like a baby. He's like 21 or 22. I did not know F1 drivers are short. Mm-hmm. So for those of you girls being like F1 wag, just know they're all like under 5'10".
Yeah.
Because they have to fit in that car. So not only are they like, they're short and thin.
Yeah.
So just letting y'all know, because the girls are like F1 wag. But it's like y'all the same girls that are like, if he 5'8", he cut. Well, most of them are 5'8".
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I feel like girls just talk about height until it comes down to the fact if they actually like the guy. That's the thing I notice about us girls. We'll sit here and have a whole laundry list of what we want, but then if we actually really like the guy, love is blind. Love is blind.
Yeah, I will say that I've dated like all different heights, and I just feel, I don't even want to say it.
Say it.
I just feel like I have more of a feeling of like, this is my man.
No, I feel that.
You know, when he's like shorter, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm walking with you.
I know.
I don't know.
No, I feel that. Like,
and I'm sure.
Guys, we went to an event last night and they had, so it was like a fairy tale, like ball theme.
Yeah.
So they had knights, like knights in shining armor. And I was taller than both of them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel protected by my knights.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
I feel like
I will say, I don't feel a sense of like protection. Like, I feel like I'm walking with like a friend, like not my man. Like, I don't know. Oh, this is so bad to say. I'm sorry.
I always tell Yasmin, I like 5'2", like even a man who's 6 feet even is gonna be like tall.
So I'll do 6 feet.
I can't. 6 feet. Me in heels, I'm 6 feet.
I can't do.
No, I'm like 5'11" in heels. I'm 6 feet in heels. Because I'm 5'7" without it. If
6 feet is good. We'll do 6 feet.
If I wear 4-inch heels, I'm 5'11".
You're 5'11" in
4-inch heels.
But I'm usually wearing heels together, and I'm taller too when I'm.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm your height in heels,
so
without shoes.
I personally would date a man who was like 5'11". I actually like the look when the man and the woman are the same height, like in heels, not barefoot. Like for example, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley and what's his name? I think they look really good on the carpet together, and they're like pretty similar in height. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. In heels, they're like the same height. I think it looks good.
Listen, they look. It looks great for other people. It's wonderful.
I would do 5'11", but
for me, I need tall.
But It's funny to me, like when short guys like to get really buff.
For me, my preference, I want to come to like his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want like,
That's not hard to do at 5'2" is what I'm trying to tell you.
no, I want 6 feet or higher.
Yeah, anything more than like 6'6" is great. Dude, no, 6'6" is really tall.
I've told you about the 6'7" guy.
Yeah, 6'4" is tall.
It's too
6'6", 6'7" is
For
like,
me. I could do it if I was your height.
yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. But even
Yeah.
like for me, 6'6" is like tall. 6'7" is
For
tall.
you?
The tallest guy I know is 6'7". I've never seen taller.
Yeah. I've seen, like, he was like the size of the door. Like
I
his
wonder- I
head and
always
the
think-
door were the same level.
I always wonder, how tall do you think the boys are going to be, Kai and KK?
I think they will be like 6'5", 6'6", because
They're
they
taller
say
than their dad, you know?
yeah, they'll be taller than their dad. So
Because
like
Mel's taller than his dad.
6'5", 6'6".
Mel's dad is like 6'2". Mel is 6'4".
Oh my God, little KK is gonna
I
be.
know.
Y'all, KK is like
Imagine them next to
literally
Baba.
my height.
Guys, Baba always says, I always have this fantasy that I'm walking around this old man and I have Kai and KK walking in front of me like my bodyguards, just two tall, strong men. And I'm like, oh, Baba.
Aw, that's
People
so
probably would never assume that was their grandpa.
I know.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
Poor Baba 5'4". We're sitting here like, we can't have no man under 5'11" when our father's literally
I mean,
5'4".
there's guys that wouldn't date like short girls or tall girls.
Right.
It's a preference.
That's why I got no problem talking about men, because they're the first ones to be like, my girl can't do this and do that. Meanwhile, they look like a Q-tip.
Yeah.
Like, haven't washed their ass in 2 days talking about, my girl can't do this.
Did you literally say a Q-tip?
A Q-tip. Literally look like a Q-tip. Like, how about you wash your ass first and then talk about women? Thank you.
Okay, so you know how in the episode we said like when we get tired we start blah 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 and just start yapping about absolutely nothing. This is the time now. It has come. It has come. We don't even know what we're talking about at this point.
I feel like that was very important information.
Yeah, a
think
guy
so?
looks like a Q-tip.
I think it's just, that's the thing about me. I act like, I'm like, I hate like mean people. And then when shit goes down, I'm like, you Q-tip. Like,
No, here's the thing. Like, if a person is being mean to me, I will like be mean back. Like, sometimes people need to be humbled. Like, sometimes people need to know about themselves. Like, how do you have the audacity to speak?
yeah.
You know?
And that's one thing about me, y'all. I could take what I dish out,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can return the energy back to me and I won't like get offended. I'd be like, you're right.
Yeah. I don't really get offended.
I know, me either.
Especially like, I don't, like I've had people say mean things to me in person. I'm like, okay.
When someone sends me a hate comment, well, 9 times out of 10, they're on a fake page. But I'm about to just start sending them back their profile picture. That's my response.
Dot, 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 dot.
Did you see Bretman Rock? He's like, if you want to send me a hate comment, send me a picture of your side profile first.
Literally.
That is the #1 requirement.
I just ignore it. Like literally.
See, Bretman Rock can say that, but if I made that video and said that, I would have gone annihilated.
I
in the
hate
comments.
doing it though. Like,
I
you know
know.
my tongue gnaws. When
I
it
know.
opens, I can literally say the meanest things, but I hate doing it because I'm like, why am I taking myself that low? So a lot of times I will remove myself because I start thinking the nastiest thing. And no joke, one time a person was saying like really mean things to me in person. And I'm like, I won't even dish it back because I know they can't take it. Like,
Wow,
I know they can't
you're
take it.
strong.
I know they couldn't
How'd you
take
not
it.
like break a mirror over their head?
Because
Guys, Yasmin's so cool and calm.
Because honestly, it sounds bad, but you don't kick a dog when they're down. Like I know, like I knew they were lashing out at me out of their own insecurities. And I'm like, I'm not gonna add to, like, I'm strong enough, like whatever they're saying to me, like literally it's like going over my head. I really don't care. But like,
Well, see, I care. So if I was there, I would have literally ended their life.
yeah, she would have.
I would have. I'm like, bring me the boxing gloves.
I feel bad.
My thing is, when someone wants to talk about me or whatever, I just look at them and I'm like, would I want to be them? Do I see any traits in them that I like about them? Like, usually the answer is no. So it's like, why would I care about someone's opinion that I wouldn't even like want to trade lives with or want to like be or look up to?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's one thing, this was someone I looked up to and they like told me these things. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I need to
I just
change.
feel sorry for them because I know like it's coming from a place of pain. But like to me, like someone that is just being a bully, like I don't like bullies that just
Yeah.
like they
Like you
have
said,
this
pick on someone your own size.
like literally, like if you're just a bully and you're just spreading hate, I will like bring you down to earth.
Yeah.
Like don't try me. Anyways, guys.
On that note,
yeah.
us-
Let's all just be
us trying to
happy and
cosplay
kinder
as Zen
people.
Pilates girls. Meanwhile, we're like, I will cuss a bitch out. You want to go?
I could. Don't try me, babe. Don't try me. Don't take it to that level. There's a line that you will cross, and if it's crossed,
The crab will come out of this show.
no,
Like
it's not gonna be a crab, baby. I don't even know what animal. I'm gonna make my own animal. It's gonna be so bad. Anyways, let's end it here.
You guys know when Yasmin like makes threats, I think of, you know, that one meme of Kirby holding a knife? That's literally Yasmin mad. Like Kirby holding a knife.
You know that Hello Kitty one? Where it's like a little Hello Kitty and she's like drinking a tea? I sent it to you. I sent it to you on TikTok.
The world is
No,
exploding
it's
by-
like a little Hello Kitty. Oh, if I find it, I'll put it here. She's like demure, like drinking her tea, and then she's like, she gets mad. She's like, ha! And then she starts beating up the whole place. That's literally me.
Oh my God.
Okay,
But yeah,
guys.
guys, that's it for today's episode.
Yes, we enjoyed this one. We love you guys. At least we have each other in this crazy world.
Yes. And I want to end the episode by saying rest in peace to Valeria.
yeah.
Prayers to her family, and I
Yeah.
can't believe it.
Oh, guys.
I really pray that her family gets the justice they deserve.
Yeah. And I hope they do something big for her. I hope she's like remembered, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want her to be forgotten about.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, guys, we hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you next time. Bye,
Bye,
loves.
guys.